Right.
It's
but the initial instinct was there.
It was basically everybody's gonna have to prove you're either gonna have to have some proof that you're human in cyberspace, or like it's gonna be a very bad world.
Yeah.
I mean, the robots are gonna get us.
Yeah.
We're done.
Right. And then actually the second piece that was like, this was the first thing, is like, it's going to be, that itself is going to be a big deal. But then second of all, that, you know, when it's going to become a big deal, we will be able to build one of the most valuable networks as a result of that. Because in a world of AI, having a human network is going to be this incredibly important thing. And so actually, yeah, two things. Like, one, you will need a proof of human, but then second, it will have very strong network effects.
And even as the platforms, as you get into the platforms, even as the platform's largest problem has been bots. I mean, you remember Elon and
Totally.
you know, he backed out of buying Twitter because all the stats were based on bots. They still, even knowing that, it was hard for them to get all the way to the future in their thinking and go, oh, yeah, we need proof of human.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, because people were like, what does it even mean? You know, like, what does proof of human even mean? We can just, you know.
And did you have the
detection tools?
When did you come up with the language proof of human?
We had proof of personhood for the longest time. It's even here on this brief.
Yeah.
But then at some point we were like, shit, well, at some point AIs will have personhood too. So so like, that's not gonna fly. So,
yeah, but they're not gonna have retinas for a long time.
It was actually,
although that's coming eventually.
it was actually really funny. It was like some of the OpenAI people that I met were like, man, Alex, this is gonna be so dark. Like, people will hate you for like not giving personhood to AIs. And I was like, Jesus. All right, let's call it proof of human then.
That's funny.
So that's how it changed. But then actually, so then I would say like last year, so then there was like a big shift post ChatGPT. Like, people were like, that was like the AI suddenly got real to people. And then actually, I think, and so that's when people started talking to us, but still we're not like, you know, like, it's a future problem. It's probably a couple of years out. Like, we don't really care about it. Let's stay in touch. Like, that was like the common response. And then, you know, and well, but you had a couple CEOs that really believed it and were like willing to take the long-term bet, to give them credit. But I think the second big shift was actually Claude bots and MoldBook recently.
Yeah.
Just because
that kind of means like the cow is way out of the barn.
Yeah. And so, like, honestly, if you don't take it serious now, then I think you should get a different job or something.
What are you doing?
They're just not thinking about problems in the right way. Like, and so that was like the moment when many people started reaching out, and now it feels like much more of an executional problem, not anymore
market risk,
like a market risk or like a thesis problem, or like just and which is still a big fucking problem. It's like, how do you get 50,000 devices out there? How do you make it cheap enough? How do you make it economic? You know, how do you meet all these three things at the same time? Is still a very, very hard problem.
How do you normalize the behavior, etc.
That's right.
So people aren't weirded out in a Starbucks or something.
Although I think that's now going to be
people should get used to.
Just because I think people will hate the alternatives so much.
Yeah. And I think people are going to, by the way, take a lot more pride in being human, particularly online, because I think that people are going to start getting accused of being bots. I mean, like,
totally.
it's going to get really weird.
Yeah.
And without